Trista was a very good tour guide. She's very friendly too. She make us feel comfortable and feels at home. Will recommend her to my friends. And the driver who drives us to and from Bromo make us feel safe too. My wife and I booked a private Mount Bromo sunrise tour with an English-speaking guide, and it was an unforgettable experience. Our guide, Laz, was outstanding. He brought us to the perfect spot to watch the sunrise and help capture many stunning photos along the way. He was not only friendly and attentive but also incredibly knowledgeable, sharing fascinating historical insights throughout the tour. We highly recommend him to anyone looking for a memorable and well-guided Bromo adventure. I booked a tour to Mount Bromo, and it was an incredible experience. The driver was very punctual and ensured everything ran smoothly. All the details about the tour were explained clearly, which made the experience stress-free. The driver was also very friendly and knowledgeable, taking the time to explain about the tour and the places we visited. Overall, the tour was amazing and truly exceeded my expectations. I highly recommend it to anyone planning to visit Mount Bromo. Due to the rainy season, it was unfortunate that we couldn't see the full view of Mount Bromo. However, the Jeep tour, the scenery of Bromo Tengger Semeru National Park, and most importantly, Arya's thoughtful care throughout the journey, made the whole experience still very worthwhile. Thank you Arya for sharing so much about Indonesian culture with us, always being mindful of our well-being, and assisting us with the horse riding. Thank you very much to our guide Herman. He was kind, friendly, and very experienced. On the day of the trip, he was punctual and explained all the details clearly. He worked seamlessly with the driver, making us the first group of tourists to arrive at the sunrise waiting area. During the trip, I felt unwell due to altitude sickness, but he was very patient and took good care of me. Before sunrise, he first led my husband to a lesser-known spot to prepare for photographing the sunrise, then returned to the rest area to wait with me, and finally brought me to join my husband. With his support and encouragement, I finally reached the best spot he arranged, where I could slowly enjoy and photograph the magnificent scenery of Mount Bromo. After that, we went to climb the crater of Mount Bromo. I could only walk very slowly, but he was very patient, constantly observing my condition. After much effort, I finally saw the breathtaking view of the crater. I felt sorry that my physical discomfort made the trip take longer than expected, but the guide tirelessly took care of me until we achieved our sightseeing goals, which was not easy. Finally, the breakfast location was very comfortable, and the food quality was good. Overall, I felt very lucky throughout the trip because it didn't rain in December, and with Herman's guidance, we could enjoy the volcanic scenery at the best time and place. We are really grateful to him. At 12:30, we were picked up at the end. Since there were 5 people in the tour group, 6 people including 2 drivers per car, traveled 30 minutes from Malang and rested for about 30 minutes at a village where we transferred to a jeep. The guide met us here. 2 people excluding the driver sat in the front seat of the jeep, and 4 people sat in the back seat facing each other. It took 1 hour and 30 minutes to arrive at our destination, King Kong Hill. There were many jeeps coming to Bromo, so we lined up even though it was early. The last 30 minutes to our destination were a bumpy ride on an unpaved volcanic basin. Because the weather was chilly, we waited for an hour at a restaurant selling coffee, ramen, and fried food, and then went up the hill to watch the sunrise and enjoyed the magnificent sunrise. It wasn't too cold because the temperature was around 10 degrees Celsius. After that, we enjoyed the scenery at the caldera volcanic ash basin and climbed up to the Bromo crater. And we left at 10 o'clock to see the sandy plains of Pasir Berbezik made of volcanic ash and the beautiful green hills of Telitaubi Hill, and returned, arriving at the accommodation at 11:40. I did not apply for an English guide, but the tour was not very inconvenient. The guide was kind and took a lot of pictures for me.